So Matt, it's been a whirlwind few days for you. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, so basically I get told I wasn't coming on loan here, and then we had a few days off obviously because we've got international break, so I went home and basically as soon as I got off the flight, Neil warmed it for me and basically just said, look, you can go with Portsmouth, blah blah blah, and obviously I said yes, I really want to go. So basically I had to fly to Bristol from Glasgow, go to Cardiff, get my stuff back down to Portsmouth, stay in the hotel, go to training. I was a bit tired, like, so, but it's all done now. Like, first game's out the way. I was delighted to get 45 minutes, of course, which I didn't expect to get, but delighted the gaffers gave me a chance there, so I feel like I took it. So yeah.
Kennedy allowed to be unleashed down this left sideline. It's better from Pompey. Kennedy in space now. Kennedy with another good delivery and a high boot there.
The footballers have to be like that with change. It can all change so very quickly, can't it?
Yeah, obviously everybody thinks footballers have the best job in the world. It's dead easy, blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong, it is the best job in the world, but it's not as easy as what you think. I love my job, but the change, like I moved away from home at 16, and you can imagine what you were like at 16. You're still a kid. You know what I mean? You've not learned anything. So I was a bit devastated moving away at home at Devon when I was 16. So just things like that. You've got to change all over the place. And I moved to Cardiff. So I've not really been somewhere for that long. So you're always moving about, moving all your stuff about. It's a bit of hassle, but that's football for you. I wouldn't change it. Like I wouldn't change it for anything else. But it is what it is.
Only been a few weeks since you got a look at Pompey playing for Cardiff, and I've got to say, you always seem to do well against us. Yeah, to be fair, I've had good games against Portsmouth. I don't know what it is. Let's just hope I can do it when I'm in the Pompey kit, so yeah. I mean, you were part of the Plymouth side also that played on Good Friday. Now, that day, Plymouth were almost virtually certain to go up. And it was between Plymouth and Doncaster who won the league. So how devastating was it on the final day when Pompey pipped everyone to the post?
Obviously we had, it was in our hands. We had, if we won, that was us promoted. Like, so our lads, like, we've got Grimsby, which you would think we would win that game by a couple of goals at least, but even in the warm-up and stuff like that, all the boys are so nervous, just passing drills and that, just couldn't really pass the ball, some of the boys, and it was just dead nervous. So I think we just took it into the game, and after, I think it was the first 5 minutes that Grimsby scored, so I think all the boys just dead panicked, long balls, whatever, but then we got to go back and we just ran out of time. But I remember just going in at full time and thinking, obviously Doncaster's won it. And then I think it was like after the gaffer came in, spoke to us, somebody checked their phone, and Portsmouth won, and all the boys were just like, we couldn't believe what had happened.
Well, we couldn't believe it, and we were there.
We couldn't believe it. I can imagine you obviously thought one of us would win it as well, but he's really deserved it. Do you know what I mean? He's played well against us on a Good Friday. Was it Good Friday? You said it was. That's right. So yeah, he's probably a better team that game as well. So. But both of us are up, like, so that was the main thing, yeah.
Will it be nice to be now on the side of the partisan crowd? Yeah, there's great fans here. So obviously I didn't realise until I came here with Plymouth how what the atmosphere was like. But as soon as I came here with Plymouth and realised what the atmosphere was like, and then I got the opportunity to come. Obviously, I was going to come. The fans played a big part of me wanting to be here. So because there were other clubs that were probably in after you. So what was it about Portsmouth?
Well, there was a couple lower than Cardiff, obviously in the Championship, and in League One as well. A few teams there, but I don't know. Kenny, the gaffer here just sounded dead enthusiastic in that, and obviously. Playing here before, the atmosphere, the fan base here, I kind of want to go to a club where I feel at home, and I think that this could be the place. So,
because you've had, as you say, 5 teams, I think, on loan you've been at in the last 3 seasons.
I've been at 9 teams on 22.
So it is probably time to lay your hat somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it's obviously I've been at really big teams, obviously Everton and Cardiff. So, and being 16 from Everton to 22 now, I've always been youngest in the first team. I went to Everton's first team early, just training and stuff like that. So, and obviously I'm still youngest at Cardiff. So basically, I have to keep getting loan and loan and loan. So I think I don't know, but maybe drop down the league and where I think my ability is at the moment, and try and sort of secure a place in a team like. So I think it's a good option for me to do that.
You mentioned Everton. How big an experience was that to just be around the place and around players like that?
Yeah, it was a bit obviously like just watching the games on TV and that. Obviously you watch Everton, Boss Bartley, things like that. You see them on your first day, and you're a bit like kind of shocked, but you end up getting to know them. They're just not normal guys. Do you know what I mean? It's just they end up becoming your mates. Do you know what I mean? Really enjoyed it. Learned a lot going to the games, training with all the first team players and stuff like that. So I think hopefully that's made me a better player and helped me develop. Yeah.
And you look like an old-fashioned winger almost. Is that where your strength lies?
I think so. It was actually Craig Bellamy pulled me in his office, I think a couple of months back, and basically just said to me that he loves the fact that I'm an old-fashioned winger. If that makes sense. I like to just get the ball, take my man on and cross it. That's literally what I do. Can't be bothered just dilly-dallying with the ball and things like that. I just want to get in the box.
Old-timers like me remember old-fashioned wingers.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, there we go. You make it remember me.
Brilliant. Well, we hope you have all the best luck here.
Yeah,
and we hope to see you around for a long time.
Nice one.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, mate.